Yo, it's your boy Trisha News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone subscribed to my channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out my boy C Hood, man. Going live later, man. Going live later. Make sure y'all there, man. But enough of that. Today's story is on Memo 600, man. Memo 600 is the most hated out of OTF, man, who was on OTF label and in the city right now. And he hated against his own guys. And I had to try to figure out why, but I kind of see why that he's like the most hated. He spoke out against some things that, he said that he spoke up being his own man, saying that he ain't disrespecting Mama Duck and them. He said that months ago, and they've been on him ever since. Lil Vernie them been chasing him. Memo is actually the coldest one who alive off OTF. If he was OTF, the coldest one alive, man. I think Memo them and Dirk them, they really got into it about finances. Dirk just being a businessman, getting the money. They trying to keep up with the Joneses, and then they come back and want more money. And he like, nah, bro, the contract. Dirk ain't no fool, bro. He learned from Diddy them and all them, bro. Like, he learned from them. Even though you don't hear nobody really complaining about what's going on, you kind of look at it like that. But Memo, man, him and Lil Vernie been going back and forth. I feel like they wanted No Limit to get into it with them because he was saying sorry to Keith. Y'all remember he said sorry to Keith. Y'all remember he was talking to Keith on the phone and shit, like I was with him. I'm talking about 600 Move was over there. What's the name? Them little brother was over there who killed himself in Cali. And I think Memo was trying to transition with Sosa and them, trying to go over there with Sosa and them. Because Sosa ain't got no artists who cold at all. All them people who Sosa got, they bong, and they all getting money off that shit. You hear me? They all saying the same raps and getting money. But Memo, they needed that No Limit. They needed No Limit to get into it with him. By them sending the troll at Memo, hey, look, this is what I want to say to y'all, man. I can get on the internet with any one of y'all. And if it's your homie on there talking, not no troll, your homie agreeing with y'all, and y'all let him in this room, and then he say, F Imani, my brother, and then he be like, on Lil Greg, on what's the name, F your brother. So if I was into it, if I ain't entitled to say who it is, he ain't say No Limit, Lil Greg, or none of that. That's all I'm saying, man. We on the internet be trying to put twists and shit on this shit, man. Hey, look, man, the man said he could have been a million Lil Gregs out here. That's all I'm saying. Think outside the box. Nobody ever want to think outside this box, man. You know what I'm saying? And then think about it. Man, who is dude who was saying on Lil Greg? Was he a real No Limit member? Was it a real No Limit member on there to say F Lil Greg? For him to say F Lil Greg? Because if it wasn't no real No Limit member on there representing Greg, then that mean Memo, he should get a pass, man. But, when you got a bunch of guys who graduated from 8th grade, man, who don't know nothing, that's what they do, attack each other, man. But I'm rooting for Memo 600, man. Memo doing this thing. I seen him footworking yesterday, man. Memo trying to enjoy his life. He lost his brother. He lost his sister. I think Memo seeing a bigger picture, man. Even though he was part of it, don't get me wrong, everybody was part of it. That don't mean you don't want to get out. And remember when I told y'all, everybody from Chicago ain't no killer. Just because you get on there and rap about it, slide and all that, you ain't no killer. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm rooting for Memo, man. Memo is the most hated out of all in the city right now. Like, you would think these boys got ops. But no, man, they chasing Memo, man. And Memo, he got the hits. Like, he got the hits. I think if D-Thing was here, a lot of moves that OTF making, man, it wouldn't be made, bro. They making frivolous moves, bro. And that's because they ain't got no leader. They got all yes man on their team. And no, bro, don't do that. Don't say that on Clubhouse. Like, they supposed to told Dirk be saying all the time that he, like, stay off the internet and don't be doing that. Because I remember how he used to do Von. Shh. Man, he need to shh with Lil Vernie. You in a wheelchair, first of all. You don't know nothing that's going on. You do know because they call your stupid ass after they do the shit and then tell Lil Vernie what's going on. So that's how you know it's going on. Because Lil Vernie really shouldn't know nothing that's going on. No hits or nothing because he's in a wheelchair and ain't on that hit. If you ain't going on that hit, you ain't supposed to know about it. If you ain't going by them pounds, you ain't supposed to know who sold it to us. You know what I'm saying? But this Trish News, y'all get in the comment and let me know what's up. Shout out to Memo 600, man. I'm out!